live. Alright. Shoot, sorry. Alright, we are live. Locked. Okay, there we go. So we're simultaneously broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys haven't followed me on my YouTube account, please do so. It's youtube.com/TimTayag. And on the other side, if you guys are not people on YouTube, if you're not following me on Facebook, follow me at facebook.com/timtime.com. So what is this about? It's because I'm supposed to upload videos daily, and this is kind of a cheat because I don't have one today. So I decided to do a comedy Q&A. All right, so we don't. Oh yeah, one person on YouTube, and all right, here we go. On Facebook, we got Joey Lee. Hey, brother. That's Joey Lee, the comedian from. Well, I used to live in the States. Now he's traveling around everywhere, mostly Asia, South Africa. Just met with Joey Lee last night. No, it's Friday. No, Wednesday night. We checked out a new place in Angeles, right outside of Clark, for comedy. So Pule is in here. Pule is another comedian. I think Pule is in Bangkok, Thailand. And we got Carlo Cordero, comedian slash NLP trainer slash all around nice guy. So you guys have any questions? Oh, yeah, thanks Joey. Beer and Keg was the place in Angeles. Check it out. It's right behind Red Planet if you guys are in the Clark area. So comedy Q&A, just ask me away. Ask me some questions. I'll try to answer them the best that I can. And Joey can help me too. Joey knows a lot. Joey's career is longer than mine. That's my simple way of saying he's older than me. Do we have any questions on the Q&A? Oh yeah, just type it in. I don't know how to, I don't know how to do it on YouTube. Oh, okay, so we got 2 people on YouTube. Wow. I have some videos on both YouTube and Facebook about. I think the last one, I have a series going on. It's called Education. It's like comedy education. I know how cheesy, huh? I thought of that title. The last episode I did was about the hard sell and soft sell. Those are the type of jokes. Like the soft sell is the under the breath kind of style, and then the hard sell is like when you commit. Okay. Wang, oh hey Wang Santos, gandang gabi, magandang gabi rin. Meron ba kayong gustong itanong? Well, the basic is how do you write a joke, right? How do you write a joke? Um, Most jokes follow a structure. I'm sure you guys know that. Well, maybe some of you don't. It's a punchline. No, sorry, premise, and then punchline equals a joke. So what is a premise? I wish I had my whiteboard. Oh, my glass board is over there. What is a premise? A premise is the setup, and then the twist is the punchline. Okay, so the setup premise is basically Kyle Wancho. Sorry, Kyle Wancho Potenciano. Are you against Mocha too? Am I against Mocha too? Huh? I don't get it. How's that comedy? How's that about comedy? Hmm. I don't know what that question is. Sorry, Kylie. You have to be more comedy related. You have to post questions that are related to the topic. I don't want to go political. All right. Where are we? Okay, so a premise. A premise is basically a statement that you're making that holds some truth. Um, and the more people who agree with your premise, and the more unique your premise is, the better. Well, not the better. I don't want to say better, but the more relatable the premise is, the more people buy into the joke. I think that's how what I'm trying to say. So when you do the punchline, when you do the twist, then it's okay. Kylie, sorry, this is so distracting. Kylie, haha, sorry, because she's a joke. Oh, I'm not saying that she is or she's not. I'm just trying to stay non-political here. But Kylie, maybe it'll PM you, in my opinion. Hmm? Anyway. Alright. Hey Joey, so what about you, Joey? Maybe Joey Lee can also help us on this topic since Joey Lee, when did you start your career in comedy? Joey Lee's a very nice guy. You can check him out. I think he has a Facebook. He does these videos. He's based in Thailand, but he's in the Philippines now. He does these videos that are pretty interesting. He has one where he talks in Tagalog, and then another one where he talks in Thai. I think right, Joey? Is that correct, Joey? All right. How long have we been online? 5:33. Working on some stuff here. These are my old drives. I know. Most of my a lot of my comedy performances are recorded are somewhere in here. So I'm trying to revive it. Sometimes it doesn't work. I also have a lot of tapes on my previous performances. I'll show you guys this thing if you guys recognize what it is. You guys even remember this? Can somebody tell me what this is if you guys know what this is? This, my friends, is a mini DV tape. Yep. This is how we used to store video footage. These tapes. Actually, this is considered high tech already. Because before this, we used cassette tapes and VHS. I think I have. Oh, I don't have any more cassette tapes. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. So I have a bunch of those. Okay, there we go. Kylie. Oh, hey, here's a good question. Kylie, what's the difference? Oh, Neo Manzano. It's a mini DV. Okay, from Kylie again. What's the difference with Philippine comedy to Western comedy? The difference. I think, and I'm just speaking in general here. I think in the Philippines, when you say, oh wait, we're talking about just comedy. Okay, we're not talking about stand-up. We're talking about comedy. All right. Well, I think this is just my opinion. I think when you say Philippine comedy, it's more like, in general, people kind of think of like slapstick, you know. Yeah, like the Vice Ganda movies. I'm not trying to say anything bad about him or I'm just saying those are the popular type of comedy here. The ones that are kind of obvious, you know, like not too deep, just kind of low browish. You know, I'm not saying all Philippine comedies like that. I'm just saying in general. And I think a lot of the gays, and I'm not saying this because I'm trying to box people into one thing, but they're really good at that, and I think that's the market. There's a big market for that, at least in the Philippines. That's my opinion. Western, I think, because I think also it's a function of the economy. So people, I think in the West, since there's more first world countries in the West, then their taste is a bit more sophisticated, I think, than ours. So, Joey says there are more baklas than not observational. Yes, Joey, I would have to agree with Joey. The observational comedy in the Philippines is very rare. Not too many people are doing it. So I think that's the main difference. And you can see it. And you can see it when you watch TV, when you watch movies, the ones that are popular, and you know. But things are changing, especially with the internet. People have access to all kinds of comedy, and when you get exposed to different kinds of comedy, then you learn to appreciate the other types. So there you go. So I encourage everybody to watch more comedy, all types. All right. Joey Lee, old cassettes. Yeah, I'm trying to look for my. I think I threw away my old cassettes. It's too bad because I have like a ton of recordings. Joey Lee, most depressed people are funny. That's true. Most depressed, most lonely people, I think, are funny. Am I trying to say something about myself? Yeah. Sometimes I do get lonely, like now. Nobody's here. See? Mio Manzano. It is. But we watch Spit every chance we get Thursdays at Commune. Oh yes, guys, Spit. Silly People's Improv Troupe with the Gabe Mercado. Is Gabe still there, Neo? They're really good. They do improv. Yeah, you can watch them on Thursdays, according to Neo, at Commune. I think that's in Makati, right? Commune, I think, is a If I'm not mistaken, it's a coffee shop. Yeah, I've worked with Spit a lot, long time ago. Really, really good people. Silly People's Improv Theater. Sorry, not Truth Theater. Thanks for the. Are you part of that, Neo, or are you just watching? Improv is also really good, but compared to Philippine mainstream comedy, improv in the Philippines is not that popular either. So, Joey Lee, blacks, gays, South Africans are coming up. Where? Oh, sorry. I mean, oh, you meant coming up. Okay, all right. Kylie, so which type of audience do you prefer? Kylie, I prefer the listening kind of audience and the laughing kind. That's the kind of audience I prefer. uh, Neo Manzano, yep, Makati, you should do commune, please. Yeah, you know what, Neo, I would love to. I'll check out. I'll do an ocular next week, and maybe I can talk to Gabe or somebody from Spit or whoever's running commune, and we'll see. Maybe we could do a show over there. And I'm working on something this year, so I don't want to reveal it yet, but it's gonna be big. So, yeah. Jason Festin, how do you deal with hecklers? Oh my goodness, I've had a lot of hecklers. How do you deal with hecklers? Well, here's the thing, Jason. Most of the time, I'd say maybe 80% of the time, hecklers aren't really trying to heckle you. Well, at least in the Philippines, they're not really trying to heckle you, but they're trying to be, actually in the States too. Sometimes they're just drunk or whatever, and they think they're helping you by like giving you a punchline or trying to talk to you. So I think like the way I would deal with them is at first see if they're not really disrupting you that badly, then you just kind of let it slide. But if they start to disrupt the show, then you have to address it. And there's like standard lines. You could always say, you can say, "What? Oh, what do you see? I can't even bring my dad anywhere." You know, like things like that. Like, or sometimes you just acknowledge them. Oh, okay, somebody's had a drink for the first time, or you know something. Just address them so that you get the other people who are listening to you on your side. Because that's the thing. If you're gonna shut down a heckler, you don't want to be the a-hole. You want, because the heckler is supposed to be the a-hole. So what you do is you have to get the audience on your side, and usually that's easy because if the heckler is disrupting the show, then the audience who paid for the show, especially if they paid for the show, then they're automatically on your side. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't really dealt with the heckler, but it also comes to experience. The more hecklers you get, the better you become at handling them. So Joey killed them. Yeah, you can also kill them. That's the easiest way. Just bring a, I don't know how you, cyanide maybe. So at least you can always deny that you know you killed them. All right. Any other questions? Those are good questions you guys have there, Jason and Kyle. All right. We'll do this for what, another. It's 8:30. Time for dessert. I want some dessert. My daughter and her friend just went to the opening of Vatos and we weren't invited. I wanted some tacos and burritos. I'm gonna have dessert in 7 minutes. Yeah, had a long day. Went to my daughter's school thingy the whole day. Woo. Joey Lee. Oh, okay. If we do a show. Hey, Japoy Cruz from Angeles. If we do a show in Angeles at Beer and Keg, which is a new bar right behind the Red Planet Hotel, the old Toon Hotel along, I'd say it's still Field or it's near Field Avenue. Who among you would watch, or do you have any friends that would want to watch? Because we want to get a kind of like a survey before we do a show there. Well, let us know. Comment below. All right. Anybody else? Well, I should, you know, when we do this again, I should have like a list of questions, pre-listed questions, so at least there's no dead airtime, right? So at least I could be answering questions that I think you guys would have. Well, hey, Japoy Idol, Idol, yung idol ko eh. If you guys live in Angeles and you want to get a good barber's cut or a bird trim, go to Man Cave. It's right behind the cemetery. of Kutkut. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing glasses because I'm old. I can't read. I can't see. I can't. Oh my gosh, can't read anymore. Joey, wear a red nose for comedy. Yeah, I guess. Joey is also Joey Lee also works as a Santa Claus. Oh, sorry. Did I reveal it to the children who still believe in Santa? I'm sorry. All right. If there's no more questions, we're gonna wrap things up. Oh, hey, Rafi, it's called Rafi Angeles. Just joined. I just messaged him the other day about a show, another show. So, any questions? Any more questions that I can help you guys with? Any comedy related questions before I go and get my dessert? You guys ever bought these 3M Easy Erasing Pad? These are just magic. One side is blue, the other one's white. If you have any stains, or you just kind of wet this and then you rub it and it takes off all the stains. Like if you accidentally kill a person in your house and then the blood is all over, then this won't work. But for other things it does. Okay. Shallow Cruz is here, my manager. Big career move. Alright, well, we're going to wrap up if there's no more questions. Because time is gold, and gold is time. Oh, who's crying? Oh, hey, Flower. Wouldn't it be cool if you... Hey, who's getting mad? Trying to eat the icons below. They're just kind of like... Somebody put a mad face. Are they mad because I'm leaving? Am I getting all the comments here? Okay, so guess no more questions? No more questions? Okay. I'm gonna sign off first. I'm gonna sign off from YouTube. How do I do it though? See you guys later.